Let's go here. There were some bog doors in Aldrich's boss arena that were present while I was fighting him, and I'd like to go investigate those if I could. Let's also check out Aldrich's soul, what it says. One of Twisted Souls. When Aldrich ruminated in the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear, and he would devour the gods himself. Okay. We have his head, right? Man, that's gross looking. The lords will not return to their thrones themselves. Let them return as cinders. Aldrich became a lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne, and so took to devouring gods instead. Nice.
Welcome home, I shall speak then. Very well, then touch the darkness within me. Take note. Farewell, Ash May the Flame.
Yeah. Leveling up. Is our buddy back? We've been to a bunch of places. He has not returned. I wonder if I need to rescue him from somewhere. Probably. He's probably in the prison, I bet.
Well, Matt, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs Smith? Pretty like that.
Of course, I have to read the description first. I haven't been doing that very much in this playthrough. Been kind of forgetting to do that. It said that the giant blacksmith of Anor Londo once was blacksmith of the gods. Give the blacksmith in the shrine to allow lightning, simple, and chaos infusion.
'Tis what need.
I wonder what chaos will do.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service.
Alrighty. Does chaos do, since there's no such thing as humanity? Okay, we could do heavy great axe, which increases our strength bonus. Goes from, what is it right now? 167, so 467 to 482. Okay. Not as good, doing the sharp one, which I guess is a dexterity increase. I have to figure all this stuff out ahead of time, I feel. There's no reason to do raw. I think raw is just like, yeah, I want to make things harder on myself. Lightning, chaos. I have no chaos gems. What does chaos do in this? There's no humanity. It just causes more fire, but you don't have like... Oh, so it's based on your multipliers with faith and intelligence. Okay. Lightning, faith-based. Hollow gem. I don't know what that is. That this is dark. So what does hollow do? I don't know. I'll have to look it all up at some point. Poison, dark, deep. What does deep do? Who knows? I kind of just want to boost this thing's physical damage and just make it heavy. I think we can go back anyways. Yeah, fuck it.
Pretty be careful like that.
$444. Yeah, doing lots of damage.
Oh, how many?
Did you get anything of Aldrich's? Do I have enough to buy anything of value or interest? Not really. Smog stuff. Ugh. That's probably a thing from beating Aldrich. The Deep. As I do not recall seeing it. Okay.
Ashen one.
Let's find out what Aldrich's soul gets us in terms of a weapon.
Aha, Aldrich.
Life Hunt Scythe. Oh. That was the weapon of Priscilla in the original Dark Souls. Miracle of Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Steals HP of foes using an illusory scythe. Aldrich dreamt that he'd slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In his dream, he perceived the form of a young, pale girl in hiding. That seems especially sad. Dark Moon Longbow. Yeah, I figured you had devoured Gwendolyn. Dark Moon Gwendolyn, who was gradually devoured by Aldrich. This golden bow is imbued with powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. Well, I'm not a miracle person. I'm not a bow person either. And I lack the intelligence to use that thing, so we're not going to bother getting it right now. I'd rather... Let's see if he has anything to say since I've,
Most illustrious Lord Seeker, or should I say, Lord Slayer. Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms, for as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou'st helped these poor lords along their rightful path. Most in now.
It's like half a skull, and it's like eaten away with maggots. It's gross as shit. Okie dokie. I haven't found any Estus shards in a while. All hidden away somewhere. Let's see. Can we go back to Aldrich? Sure can. So it just teleports you to where the dancer is. That seems like a kind of a thing they chose to do. The developers chose to do that to make sure that people kind of didn't get too lost in what they were doing. Another instance where Dark Souls was playing to the needs of the many over the kind of more vague methods of storytelling that they did in the past. Because in the original Dark Souls, they would have just said, all right, figure it out. And of course, you know, if you hadn't been playing, like, if you've been playing kind of piecemeal like I have, you may have forgotten who Prince Lothric is, where he is, or who the hell to talk to. But, I don't know. So, if Gwendolyn was dead, devoured by Aldrich, then Guinevere, her illusion, should be gone, as it seems to be. Sun Princess Ring. Deep ring, there it is, it's right there. Gradually restores HP. Ring associated with Guinevere, Princess of the Sunlight and eldest daughter of Gwyn, the First Lord. The ring is vaguely warm like a beam of sunlight and gradually restores HP. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities and became a wife and mother, raising several healthy children. The real one. The illusion from Gwendolyn God damn it. Oh, inside jokes of Dark Souls. So nothing else of value in here, huh? No treasure ahead, yeah? Okay. Just a bunch of Aldrich slime everywhere. And I don't think there's any more pathways to anything in this place that I can recall. I'll say, in terms of Aldrich as a boss, he wasn't bad, in all honesty. He actually was kind of fun, to tell you the truth. Knock it off. I do like the fact that this thing kills in 2 hits. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here in Anor Londo, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping it would go a little bit further, but I can understand why they chose just to leave it as a boss room. Yeah. There's Gwyn's place. There's Guinevere. And this is where the firstborn should be. And there's no Gwendolyn statue. There never was. There's that one room down below where there used to be like the Dark Moon tomb. Let's quickly see if we can get to that real quick. See if maybe wearing the ring that we got from Guinevere opens up a room or not. Maybe, may or not. I don't know. Faram armor. That looks like really cool armor. I would like to get that. Now, how the hell do you get over there? Where is this? Where is this a pathway to? That looks like inside the church. There's something up there. Maybe we should explore that too. There's like a secret passage in there somewhere, man. Is there a pathway connected down here? Is there an invisible pathway over there? Do I have prism stones? Let's use another one. Come on. No way. No way. They wouldn't do this. No way would they do this. Not again. Son of a bitch. Alright. Words. Let's just write it on the ground. And nobody can see it. Great. It's just like I always wanted it to be. Well, let's just see how far straight ahead takes us. Aha! That's bullshit. That's bullshit if I ever heard it. Hello.
Name thyself, stranger.
Well, I'm
I am
Bellatrix.
Captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the dark moon. Thou art now a blade of the dark moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
All right.
Oh, good blade of the dark moon, welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how. Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods. And so the Dark Moon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed. May I pose thee a question? This tower, this prison, stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long unmoving. So, by what path didst thou here ascend? Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
What should I say? I say I'll play the honest playthrough this time.
No, of course not. Forgive my prying. Think no more on mine asking. I am ashamed to say I know very little of anything. Long ago, now, such is but long ago, only its heirdom off so soon. May the dark moon watch over thee.
Cool. All the more sadness. Yes, indeed. She seems quite sad and lonely. How unfortunate for her. So this should drop down to that little church below. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what sort of gear we might be able to pick up. There's the thing. And alright. Nothing like balance beams in Dark Souls, man. Oh, Painting Guardian. Okay. I remember in Demon Souls there was like one particular spot that you could go in the first area after you die and go to the Nexus and everything. There was a particular balance beam that you were supposed to drop down onto that could had like it was a type of ore that you could use to upgrade like boss weapons or special weapons, that sort of thing. Okay, so it seems like this is another one of those scenarios. It was very tricky. You had to like drop down from the right balance beam. If you didn't, you were kind of screwed. And what's here? Praise the sun. Indeed. Praise the sun. And Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, here we are, yet again, in here. Fun times. Once more, we'll do what we actually said we were going to do and revisit that little tomb. Probably not going to be anything, but we'll check it out at the very least. Why? Why is there a path? A crystal path with no actual path? Oh, my message ended up back here because since it's on the rotating platform, it can't actually... I gotcha. Since the platform moves, the notes can't go with it, so it ends up just going to the next available stationary ledge that will never move. Interesting. Well, that sucks for people who want to try and get over there. Not knowing any better. Whatever. Interesting to say the least. So I guess all those giants down in the courtyard were former guardsmen of Anor Londo, tossed out the side like trash. Nope. Still here. I don't have a dark moon ring, do I? If I were to change this, I got the Dark Moon Covenant thing. Silver pendant depicting the Dark Moon and the sword. The crest of the Dark Moon Knights are the original Blue Sentinels, equipped to pledge oneself to the blade of Dark Moon Covenant. Member of the Way of the Blue faces the Dark Spirit. The blades of the Dark Moon, by an ancient accord, help to root out the invader. Summoning takes place automatically when equipped. I always liked playing in the Dark Moon Covenant group in the original Dark Souls. That was kind of fun. Well, there's a lot of bloodstains in here. I wonder what the deal is with this room. Usually there's not that many bloodstains unless there's something going on. Is that my note again? Nope. Is it someone else's note? Hidden passage? Yeah. Okay. Well... the only way forward is the place we've already been. So let's head back up. Oh, man. Anor Londo. Return only for a brief moment. Okay, well, let's go back to the Dancer's bonfire and head towards the end game. What's up, assholes? I'm back. Alright, so this dude's spell makes him way more offensively powerful, which is annoying, to say the least. because that was a lot of damage for one dude to do. We gotta make sure we take out that stupid priest, as I knew I had to. Lame. Lame. So far, not a huge fan of this area. What? Okay, may need to switch out of our trusty old battle axe here for something that can hit a few more times. Head on back over to the Flambears. Do 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 do. Certainly nice having all this stamina. Feels like it's been forever since I've been able to really take advantage of the stamina boost I've had. You want to keep guarding, you can. This priest is annoying. One, two, three, four, roll away. Fucking goodbye already. Good lord. What a mountainous pain in the ass that was, huh? Well, whose sword is this? I don't recall that sword. Certainly something of significance. Contraption does not move. Great. Well, what sort of nonsense awaits us this way? Nothing pleasant. Come on, I don't want to fight you all at the same time. Oh dear, I suck. Right now, the forward path is definitely looking like the more difficult path of the two. Can I avoid this first asshole? No. Can I get him to just chase me without the stupid priest noticing me? And he's carrying the sword that's on the frickin' altar. Oh, I guess you don't give a shit, huh? Do I already have the Lothric Knight armor? No, I don't. It's heavier than what I have, but overall, it's better. Yeah, it looks cool. I'll do it for a little while. There's something over there. Whatever it is isn't friendly. Come on. No! Not more! Come on. No. Nope. This place sucks. Real hard. Let's try and get out of the range of our buddy here, huh? So he can't keep healing you. Good God. What a pain in the ass. This place is terrible. Made mostly terrible by this little asshole over here. You shit. Now I know to frickin' rush up here and kill him. Yeah, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I don't know what you're doing. I don't like what you're doing. Don't try to run anywhere and resurrect anybody. I don't appreciate it. The hell room is this? This all seems very similar to like the castle at the end of Dark Souls 2. Not really the end, I guess the halfway point. Shortcut ahead, but pointless. Yes, it is. Pointless shortcut. There's no point. You either go over to the left or you keep going up. We're gonna keep going up.